So guys, the first time you open this out of the box, this is the Soku car car charger. It charges your car. It's about the size of a large cell phone, and it's a power pack. So the first time you open this up and you turn it on, it's gonna say 100%. Mine said 100%, but the minute I started playing around the flashlight and I plugged my phone in there to see if it would charge my phone, and just playing around the features, that 100% dropped to like 50, maybe 49%. So the initial charge that it shows is not accurate. Maybe it needs to be, obviously it probably needs to be calibrated, because once it left the factory to your front steps, to you opening it up, could be weeks, could be months. So the charge obviously depleted, but just that 100 is just maybe a residual charge of the last time it was turned on. So what you're gonna do is plug it into the wall, and the last page of the manual, funny enough, is where I saw that information, the last page of the instruction booklet that this comes with. And this does come with a little booklet. Here, I'll show you guys what it looks like. The very last page of this booklet, it's not that many pages, but the very last page, it says, charge at least 5 hours before the first time you use it. So you have to make sure you have this plugged into a wall outlet, not the car outlet, not the car, your cigarette lighter in your car, but plug that in and leave that there for about 5 hours. And even that, if that says 100% or 70%, just have that sitting there for 5 hours before you even attempt to use it, or charge it for 5 hours, then put it away until you're ready to use it. But if you don't do this 5-hour charge, likely that 100% is mostly like 40 or 30% in actuality, and it will not jumpstart your car. So very important that you leave this plugged in for 5 hours minimum before using it. And I don't think you want to have it plugged in for longer than maybe 10 hours, I think it warns. So you want to overcharge it. But it does have a charge cutoff where once it hits 100%, it won't keep like pumping a charge into that battery to protect the battery. Anyway, so I'm gonna take this back out to the car and also show you guys how I jump started my car in the first video, because I had a bunch of questions about what I did. BMW, Mercedes, and a couple of German and some American cars and Japanese car, maybe a little different where the battery is kept in the car and where you would jump start the car. So, all right, so I'm gonna have this sit for 5 hours. You know, hypothetically, I used it already, so I probably won't have to charge it for 5 hours. But the very first time, you guys, 5 hours before you even before this becomes usable, basically, is what I'm saying. So guys, once you're in the car, say my car is dead, I got my charger there. I do not have to turn it on. I can leave it off, I believe. It doesn't specify. And I have my 2 jump cables. Now the beauty of this is the plug is done a certain way that you can't put it into the slot any other way than you're supposed to, because it's sort of like it fits it only one way, which is nice, which is what we want. So so that's connected one way, and once that's connected, the light is gonna blink red and green. That means it's good to go. That means this device is fully charged and this is ready to go. And like I said, you do not have to, I don't think you need to turn this on to jumpstart your car. This could be off. I'm not sure. It doesn't specify in the manual. So we're gonna leave that there for a minute and pop the hood. Now on the BMW, my engine is super dirty, guys. I know. I haven't driven this car since it's January 14th. This is the weekend of mid-January. I haven't driven this car since mid-December. So it's been sitting in the snow. So I know it looks bad. Sorry. So on the BMW car, my battery is in a trunk. Now, if the battery was under the hood, you'd definitely want to jump from the battery. But if your battery is somewhere else in the car, Mercedes and our Mercedes, I think, is under the front passenger seat. So you're gonna find this red positive thing. You're gonna open that up, and that's your positive terminal. And the negative terminal, in this case, you could use any of these bolts that's bolted to the body of the car. So I tend to use that one because it's really close by that one there. But you could use any metal notch. I think on my E36, we used to use something that was attached to the fender there for jump starting the car. Now, So these are the 2 points you're gonna use. I had a question about it. Where did I jump start my car from? It was those 2 points. So, and the beauty of that is that this guy's still blinking red, red and green. So that's good to go. I like that. So now, the beauty of that is these points are close together. Now, what you want to do is connect. So there's a note there. I'm sorry, I just noticed that. Connect the red clamp with the battery positive. Do not connect the red with the black clamp. Yeah, so it's telling you how to connect it. So you pretty much, you want to do red first. Sorry about that. So you connect the red first in all the time. Every time you jump a car, it's always red first and then black second. So I'm gonna connect my black now. Now my battery is fully charged, so it's gonna tell me that, so it's saying my battery isn't fully charged, but let's see. Okay, so it's blinking red, so that's saying I do not need to charge my car. Is it red, green? It's blinking red, so it's saying my car is fully charged, so I do not need to charge my car. Basically, when it blinks red like that, it's telling you your battery has above 12 volts. So it's the battery in the car is strong enough to charge the car, so you do not need to use this. But I was just showing you guys hypothetically how I did it last time, and that's pretty much it, guys. So I used that one of the bolts there and the positive terminal there. But if the battery was in front of your car, like a Honda Accord or something, you'd hook this up right to the battery of the car. This is just if your car doesn't have the battery under the hood in the front. And that's it, guys. All right. So hopefully I answered the questions on how to use this. It's very, very simple to use. Once you charge this for 5 hours before using it, it will work. Been very happy with this kit. I've used it last time I was here at my mom's house, my parents' house, and I'm back again this weekend, but I don't need to use it because it's been relatively warm, so the car battery did not die this time, so I didn't have to use it. All right, guys, so that's it. This is a sort of a review guide on how to use the Suwaku. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that properly. Or basically, I think they all work like these, all these car jump starters. That's pretty much about the size of a Galaxy Note 4. It's thick, but it's not heavy. It's about the size of a cell phone, so it's very, very interesting. All right, guys, bye.